Our actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the featured contracts. And today's contract, Party in Paris, set in Paris. And moving on to our briefing, just 47 and one's French wine. It's going to be a great day. I tune on the radio, but the Sheik doesn't like its play, so he's on the list. Oh, it's stereo. Just to pass the night away, little Eric dressed as auction staff. So good the uniform can't fray. Ooh la la, ooh la lay. There's a party in Paris. And today's contract has been supplied to us courtesy of Wiggly Weevil 211. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 4 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so, so we have a free map. So for today's challenge we'll be starting as the tech crew, and we're going to have a silenced pistol stored up on the first floor apartment, and we'll be bringing with us a Seeker 1, some coins, and our ever trusty lockpick.
What's this one?
So right from the start and off the bat, if we are quick and we can get past this camera without being spotted, we can make our way straight to the first floor apartments. And our first target, the Sheikh, he doesn't stick around here for very long, so we're just going to lockpick our way into the apartment, pull out our Seeker 1, and we're going to shoot the Sheikh in the back of the head with our poison eggmatic darts. There we go. He's going to get sick, obviously, and he's going to make his way to the apartment bathroom, and we are just going to hide here behind the table until he opens the doors, and we can then scoot in behind him and we can reintroduce him to whatever he had for breakfast. So that's one target taken care of. We now need to make our way back out onto the AV center. We're going to retrace our steps exactly the same route we came. Now we again want to try and do this relatively quickly, but we do need to hang around for the camera. We can't take it out because we don't have our silenced pistol. In fact, that's where we're heading to next. So once the camera pans away, we can make our way past, and we're heading now for the large dining room area. And in here we will encounter a waiter for the upper floors. Here he is playing with Tinder. So we're just going to quickly close the doors behind us, render him unconscious. We're going to hide him in the closet provided, and then we can set the trap for our next target and retrieve our silenced pistol. So our next target is also one of the auction waiter types, and he will make his way down and stand outside this room at this end. So we're just going to take our coins and we're going to drop a couple of them just here by the door and leading away from the door. At this point we're going to retrieve our silenced pistol, and when our target comes down we're going to open the doors to this room and lure him in with our final coin. So there he is now. He's just coming down the stairs. So he does take a little while to get here, but eventually there he is, walks past the door. We're going to open the door, throw the coin into the room. That's going to get his attention, and when he finally comes in to investigate, we're just going to make sure that he collects up that first coin there. Because of where we've thrown the coin, it doesn't know if we're going to turn and face this way or continue on. In this case he continued on and kept his back to us, so we can then render him unconscious. You can break his neck, shoot him in the head, or in this case drop a chandelier on him. So we're going to take his outfit as well, because that will get us through the rest of the level quite easily. I'm going to retrieve these coins here. You never know, they may come in handy. And then we're going to either drop or shoot down the chandelier onto him. So 2 targets down. 2 more to go. Our next 2 targets are downstairs. So that's where we're off to next. And we are heading for the kitchenette just behind the bar area on the ground floor. So just down the stairs, straight through the doors ahead of us. It looks like Viktor Novikov and his bodyguard have just left, which is ideal. There goes his bodyguard. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to throw this propane cylinder that we've collected from the back of the room just on the floor by our target's feet there. That will distract everybody in the room. So we're just going to wait right here for everyone to go back to their usual routine. And when the young lady on our right or the left of the screen here moves away from the hors d'oeuvres, we will then duck down, pull out our silence pistol and blow our target clean across the room, hopefully. So once the young lady moves to a safe distance, we are now free and clear to put a bullet in the gas cylinder, and that's destroyed quite a lot of the room. So 3 targets down. We're going to get out of here quickly before any enforcers arrive, and we're going to make our way now around the outside of the building, and we're heading for the shed over by the car park area. So we're just going to run straight down the side of the building, past the guard, hello, past the expensive looking cars and the cheap looking one, and over to the shed. Now our last target is in here, and there are a number of items and methods to get rid of this guy, but I'm in an explosive sort of mood and there is another propane cylinder available. So we're going to wait for him to finish his cigarette, move away from the window, and then we're going to place our propane cylinder on the window and then make our way into the corner of the room here. And we're just going to wait for him to finish playing with Grinder and leave the area. And when he does, we can then pull out our silence pistol and put 1 bullet into the propane cylinder. There we go. So all we have to do now is get a safe distance, as we were stood next to another propane cylinder, and we don't want that one going off while us stood next to it. So we're going to make our way outside, and eventually our target will get bored of playing with his phone and he will go for a cigarette in the shed. It's a bit backwards. You should be inside playing with your phone and outside having the cigarette, but neither matters because the propane cylinder is also mobile. So once he lights the cigarette, it's going to blow him across the room, and he is our final target of the day. So all that's left for us to do is to make our way to the nearest available exit, which will be the car park exit here. So there we go, one more featured contract taken care of. This one was quite actually a lot of fun, although I know many of the targets quite well, so it wasn't a particularly difficult one. So we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.